Today is the first day the IRS will begin collecting 2020 tax year returns. This year, your return may be a little more complicated if you experienced any changes because of the pandemic.
Sarah Massler-Donar has you covered on what you need to know before you file.
Tax season is here, and tax preparers are ready to crunch the numbers on your 2020 returns.
I feel pretty caught up, but there's so many changes throughout the year that we can only advise on the information we have at the time. So with the changes happening all the time, I've always got to stay up to date.
CPA Tyler Katze is dialed in, but for us lay people, things could get tricky thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic. But there's time to organize a plan and get some questions answered. Here are a few things you need to know. Unemployment payments are taxable on the federal level and often at the state, but it will depend on your tax bracket and income. Stimulus payments are not taxed, and if you missed out on one or more, you can get them on your return as a refund. For those who picked up a second job, you could owe more, and full-time employees working from home likely can't deduct those home offices. Dan O'Brien is an accounting instructor at Madison College. He tells me that even though he teaches from home,
if the IRS was going to be looking at me, they can see there's a bed in the back and they'd say, that's not going to be deductible as a home office. You have to have a room set up that's strictly just for the office.
O'Brien and Katze say while the changes seem straightforward, there have been a lot of them and you may miss something. If you really want to get the most out of your tax return, ask an expert.
If you're confused, I'd reach out to somebody. It's probably going to be worth the $50 to $100 or whatever they might be charging just to get somebody's opinion on it.
Right now, it's unclear if the IRS will extend tax season like it did last year, so it's best to start getting things together now for the April 15th deadline, especially if you want help from a professional.